So if y'all can remember, I did a video on either last minute or so must club everyone to the reviews anyway recap. Yeah, I made that video like a few months ago, and I was thinking about making a part 3 because it was like a long time ago, and I was trying to find it like last night. But I figured out just look at my playlist or my watch later thing, so I can find it because I put on watch here with video. But time to come back. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, if you don't watch part 1 or 2, and I didn't know how to film it, I watched part 1 and 2, then come back. Look at this. Yeah.
Get information on the rest as well. The Japan directors briefed a redhead about Mansfield's coming. Back at Keeman High, Doi picked out the wife for the day and scheduled a clapping session. She took a rain check and told him that it was her special time. Later that night, Karen dropped a private call to talk with her superior, who wanted to update her on Mansfield's coming. Meanwhile, the wife of the day got a call from Elisa, who apologized for making her join Doi's harem and told her that Mansfield was almost there. Doi continued his clapping sessions in school. The clapping psycho was fully unhinged, and the entire school,
even in the classroom, even in the library, really?
Became a clapping zone. He gradually started to lose his touch with reality. Meanwhile, Reito and his girls got to the abandoned hospital. After Akane asked him about his feelings for Sue and exposed him for being an inexperienced loser, she startled Sui and made her break through a wall. They saw a huge air duct through it and climbed in. Mansfield had finally landed.
Why would you climb through an air vent? Because there could be bugs, spiders, tarantulas, anything, bro. And I still going there?
And got straight to business. While Reito and his team of misfits climbed through, they got cramped and fell through. The redhead who worked for the directors found them and decided to silence them permanently. She and her team of Glock ninjas got taken out. Chloe...
If y'all can see y'all things right now, I don't have to get
The massive jug American student walked out of the shadows with her henchmen. She was actually Mansfield. The dark leather lover was her assistant. She took Reito and his squad into a chopper as the building was rigged to explode and save them. Doi spent that day pushing his limits even further, having multiple clapping lessons at once as a way of choosing.
What? Last time I was on your side, but now I don't do. Yeah, guys, remember this comment? Yes, look. Yeah, remember this comment? I made that a month ago, last month. Remember that comment? Bro, should I look 18, the t-shirt, like, bro! But I don't think I'm still on your side for
his daily wife and going borderline insane in the process. By that night, Karen found Sean trying to escape and recaptured her. Her job as a clapping receiver was not over yet. Chloe, who was with Reito and his girls, rhetorically asked them about their knowledge of the other MKV-resistant men. At the Japan Director's HQ, they denied the redhead and any involvement they had with her, but Director Kahara was quickly found out. She decided to call out her elite squad to take out the dark leather lover. They turned on her, as did the blonde-haired director. She and the others were arrested for manufacturing and spreading the virus. Back on the chopper, Chloe told them about the director's plans and claimed that their actions caused an increase.
I feel like this is gonna get you a free keychain, that's right.
Terrorist activity. She showed him a clip of Elisa revealing that she was now part of a terrorist group. Seeing the picture reminded him of a conversation they had years ago where he told her to join an NGO to help poor, underprivileged kids after she felt guilty for eating cotton candy. Doi, who was done with his daily escapades, got back and took a close look at Erica. She didn't seem so evil anymore, so he covered her up with a blanket. As he did that, an explosion went off just outside his room.
Imagine like you throw on a blanket and you exhale, take up the blanket in the fire's gone. But
Chloe told Rado and his girls that one of the MKV-resistant men had been kidnapped. Doi woke up in a hospital bed and was greeted by his attendant. After the nurse cleared him, he asked her about the attack. She told him that several people were against the UW and simply decided to attack. His girls, who were worried, broke down the door and rushed to embrace their man. Later that night, he met with Karen.
That's so funny, huh? Yeah, that's so funny. He broke down the door too.
That several people were against the UW and simply decided to attack. His girls, who were worried, broke
Freaking broke down the door. But no. If girls broke down a hospital door just to see me, I would have been dying laughing.
down the door and rushed to embrace their man. Later that night, he
So guys, should I call up Janaya right now? And then like, like the next reaction video.
met with Karen on the roof. She revealed that the school actually had a barrier to protect it, but it was disabled, likely by a spy. She then asked him about the hatred he was meant to have for Erica. Apparently when the blast happened and the ceilings fell through, he jumped on top of her to shield her from the debris. She liked that he was a good person underneath the increasing psychosis. She told him that the World HQ messenger was in town and she wanted him to follow her to Tokyo. When he asked for her plans, she revealed that she wanted to be the #1 woman in the world and wanted him to be the #1 man. He asked her why she didn't want to be his baby mama. She revealed that she preferred being a coach than a player. He liked her ambition and agreed to help her. Elisa's spy, who was watching from a window, called her to apologize for failing to get Doi. Elisa told her to head back to them as they had already gotten the 4th MKV resistant man. At the Japan HQ, the gang got debriefed
Yo.
by a new face from the higher-ups. All of the MKV-resistant men were to be brought to the building to be protected. Their attendants and bodyguards were to do the same as well. Chloe revealed that mating was to be put on hold. She claimed that the attacks could have been avoided if Japan had simply told them about the other men. She was
Why am I reacting to this, bro?
impressed by Rado, who had somehow managed to hold out from becoming a certified clapper. Her opinion about Hino was very different. Later on, she updated a superior on her progress with the MKV-resistant men and expressed excitement over the creation of a utopia. Meanwhile, Rado was wondering why his girl had decided to become a terrorist. He checked his phone and saw that the tracker on the necklace pinged on a location within the country, meaning that Elisa was somewhere in the country. Akane came to see him. She wanted to talk about something. They got in the shower where she revealed that her mom, Director Kihara, wasn't responsible for the charges made against her. She was hard-headed and stubborn and even missed her son's funeral, but she didn't create the virus. He saw her pain and comforted her. Meanwhile, Chloe went to speak with Hino and told him that Reina couldn't stay with him. She got a taste of the warnings she had been receiving about him when he made it clear that he didn't like being pushed around.
If someone didn't let me go to my son's funeral, I would be like, okay then, if you're not going to go to my son's funeral, I'm not going to go to your funeral, or any of your people's funeral. What the hell?
Maria had come to call Rado and Akane to see something. Elisa was making a live broadcast. She told the world that the UW was lying to them. As proof, she showed them Kinabuchi Zen, the kidnapped 4th man. She also revealed that a satellite was used to spread the virus after its creation. The owner of the satellite company was on the current board of directors. She told them to hand over all the men who were still in cryo-sleep. The UW wanted to exterminate the male species and build an Amazon wonderworld. They were always researching ways to have children using just the female genes and were very close. A flashback revealed that Sue, who looked eerily similar to Elisa, was likely a clone. Her broadcast was cut off by the UW, who took back control and claimed she was lying. Rado confronted Chloe and she told him that if she really wanted him gone, he and the other MKV-resistant men would have been gone. Akane found a way to speak to her mom, who was in a cell, about the situation. She then met up with Rado, who was planning an escape to meet Elisa. They got into his room and Sui noticed someone else's presence. They got in and found Karen and Doi, who was somehow older. Karen had put the clapping psycho into another cryo
That was Doi?
type chamber.
That's Doi. Guy looks like he's
clapper, but unlike the ones for sleep, this one sped up growth according to specifications. After the process, he had aged a couple more years, but would still preserve his youth for 30 years. She gave him a makeover session and made him look his age. His eyes got fixed in the chamber as well, so he didn't need glasses anymore. After greeting Reito, he asked Doi where he had been. When he told them that he was at Keeman High, Maria got excited. Karen asked him about Mansfield's personality. He explained her words about how Izanami, the terrorist group Elisa was in, was bad news and summarized her daring attitude. Maria, who still didn't know what laboratory safety protocols were, ran to a room where Chifuyu was waiting with Doi's girls. She hugged her sister with excitement while Doi's girls wondered who the mad scientist was. They were extremely mentally fatigued after finding out so much, including the fact that Doi wasn't the only man walking. Doi was speaking with Karen and revealed that he thought Reito was actually smart, significantly more so than Hino. He asked about Yuzu's whereabouts. Karen revealed that Yuzu was in a safe place, unknown even to HQ. Reito called Suo to his room and asked her to hop in the shower with him. She initially misunderstood, but he just wanted to tell her something privately. He revealed that he wanted to escape and wanted her to go with them. Deciding to use his request to her advantage, she told him that she would only go with him if he agreed to clap her. He was initially reluctant, but finally started to give in. She got unlucky as their session was
yo, I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm gonna go, bye. Yo, guys, did I ever comment in the video? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Okay, so did I ever
Hi.
Wait, Jack, can you see my screen?
No, it says no video.
But, guys, I was reacting to this video and Janaya literally called me in the middle of recording. Oh my god, yo.
That was not my fault. I did not know. I just saw you call me then, so I just said, let me just call
Okay,
this guy.
guys, so this video is gonna get delayed. I'm gonna continue reacting to this, but it's still part 3, so peace out. I'm back. So last time I was recording and then yeah, I got interrupted. Yeah. But anyways, let's continue. Yes, into this. He's the last man on Earth, so he must clap everyone and make babies. At 3, 2, 1, go.
She got unlucky as their session was interrupted by goons who broke the door down and demanded that the couple follow them. It was the dark leather lover. She claimed that Sui and Akane were already taken in. She wanted to take them to an airport to protect them from Elisa's terrorist group. Before they could get in, Akane and Sui dropped her goons. She held Sue at point-blank range but got tased by Rhea, who they were surprised was actually a good guy. After they escaped, the HQ's goons started a search and capture. Mansfield held a meeting with Karen and Doi. After a lot of teasing and small talk, Karen revealed her intentions. She wanted to be put in charge of the Japan branch. The escaped convicts got to a hideout in the refugee area where Reito reunited with his sister. Rhea had connections from when she was a citizen relations officer, which helped her secure that location. After their reunion and a narrow escape from a MILF, they settled on making their escape that night. At night, Doi finally had time to give his girls a combined clapping session. His new age made his teachings more intense and they got tired afterwards. He stepped out and met Karen, who noticed that his new age was definitely kicking in as he was not as excited as usual. She told him about Reito's escape. He was surprised that the anti-clapper was brave enough to pull it off. Reito and his girls got to a harbor where they boarded a ship with the girl who worked with Elisa. After he said
he clapped the little girl, his bodyguard? I'm not even gonna laugh. I don't even laugh.
goodbye to Sue, as she and Rhea couldn't make the trip, they set sail. Mahiru brought him a tab. Hino was calling to commend his bravery and wished him well on his mission. Hino didn't like his restrictions, but he wasn't going to leave his girls alone. Hearing that made his attendant satisfied with her existence. Mansfield gave the dark leather lover a strong beating for failing the mission. Next was Rhea and Sue, who had been arrested.
You know how freaky that picture looked?
Doi, who saw Reina and had developed a crush, was taken to the screen room by Karen. She showed Reina to him and told him that he could have her as part of her arrangement with Mansfield, which allowed him to keep on clapping. Meanwhile, Reito finally got to Taiwan where Lisa was waiting. The long-lost lovers finally got the reunion of their dreams and got ready to finish what they started.
Yay! Finish with
You might think Hiragi Seishi is a loser,
the chaos. Yay. Alright, guys. That is it. That is it. Okay, guys. Today, that's the end of. Yeah. I should make another one. Yeah. But this time I should do it straight. No. No. Anyways, peace out, guys. Stay me this video has been 3 minutes, but stay out. Stay me peace.